Well, good evening, Mr. Nadid and Maisha. I'm going to ask you some question, and we are recording, okay?
Yes,
Very simple question. Try to answer me.
sure.
As you have finished the English language course, and you have finished your written test also,
Yes.
now I'm going to check whether you can speak or not. You can understand or not, okay? I may ask you question from different angle, and I think you will understand and you will try to answer me, okay? Okay, take it very easy way, okay? So, Mr. Nadid, please introduce yourself in 2 minutes. Speak loud, please.
Yes, sure. I am Ryan Nadeem. I am currently 15-year-old. I am reading in class 9 in Kurigram Government High School. I aim to be a scientist, a neuroscientist to be exact. I currently live in Hadidbar area in Kurigram town. There are some favorite things of me. My favorite color is gray. Usually I don't have leisure time, but when I do get some leisure time, I try to implement it in a good way. I read books, read novels, play cricket for my health, and also read newspapers, do some crafts like making scientific models, and then arts like painting and drawing. I can paint in watercolor as well as pastel colors. So that was a short description of me. Now I will introduce you to my family. There are 4 members in my family. My father, Muhammad Abdul Rob, is a secondary education officer, and there is also my mother, who is currently a headmister in a government primary school. I am the only son of my parents, and I have only one sister. She is currently in class 6 and she is studying in Kurigram Government Girls High School. And I have recently finished my 3 months of English course and also my written test. So today is my spoken test. So I would try to make a good impression. Thank you, that's all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nadid. Well, now I'm going to Miss Maisha. Would you please introduce yourself in 2 minutes, please?
My name is Maisha. I'm a student of Freedom Government Girls High School of class 9. My age is 15. My hobby is gardening and drawing also, like pastel color, pencil color, watercolor also. I spend my little time with my pet cats. I was spend my pet cats and I was made some wall mats, paper wall mats, paper floor, etc. And I also spent with my little time with my family, enjoy in my movie and or songs all the time. Then I also enjoy about my brother with reading book and historical places. I chatted then also, and I will share my family. My family member, I have a 4 family member in my family. My father is Abdul Malik. He is a government employee, and my mother is Afroza Yasmin Maya. She is a housewife, and I also have a brother. His name is Mahmoud Nabi Tushar, and I am only a sister. That's all for me.
Thank you so much, Aisha. Aisha bin Maisha.
Aisha and Maisha.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful, melodious name. So, what is your future plan? You said, what do you want to be?
Firstly, I want to be a good person and a good citizen. Then secondly, I also tried and I will be a good doctor and renowned doctor also. And I helped many people, and I made a hospital with poor people without money. Then it's my dream, and I also tried that, but professor. Then I made a school with poor children. That's all.
Okay, that's great. All right. What's your nationality?
My nationality is Bangladeshi.
And you, Mr. Ryan?
My nationality is also Bangladeshi.
Would you please tell me who is the president of your country right now?
Currently, the president of my country is Shahabuddin Joku.
Okay. Masha, is it right? He said His Excellency Mr. Shahabuddin. Is it right?
You say this Prime Minister.
No, president.
Yes, it is right.
And who is the prime minister of your country?
Our Prime Minister is Mrs. Sheikh Hasina.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Whose daughter is your prime minister, Sheikh Hasina?
Well, our father of the nation, Dr. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's daughter.
You already heard the name of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman.
Yes,
I
sir.
see. Mr. Ryan, have you ever heard the name of Khalida Zia?
Yes, sir, I have.
Who is she?
She is the current chairperson of the political party BNP. She was our former prime minister.
Can you elaborate what is BNP?
It's currently the second largest political party in Bangladesh. The full form it is Bangladesh National Party.
Okay, National Party. What do you think, Maisha? Is it right? He said Bangladesh National Party. Is it right?
Yes, he is right.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is Sheikh Hasina involved in politics?
Yes.
What is the name of her party?
Her name is party Awami.
Awami League. Okay. How many political parties are there in Bangladesh?
Actually, sir, I have done like politics, and I also don't know how many political party, but I remember two is Amli, BNP, or three Jama.
Okay. Mr. Ryan, I think you have sufficient knowledge. Would you please tell us how many political parties are there in your country?
Even though I don't like political parties, but I think approximately there are around 50 political parties, and there are three major parties which are Awami League, BNP, and the Jatiyo Party.
That's great. Okay. So, Mr. Ryan, please tell me how many divisions are there in your country?
There are 8 divisions in our country.
Did you visit all the divisions of your country?
No, sir, I have not visited all of them.
What is the name of your division?
The name of my division is Rangpur. It's a great division.
And Maisha, what is the name of your division?
Our division is Rangpur.
Okay. Could you please tell me about your birthplace?
My birthplace is Kurigram.
What is the name of the Upajala?
Upajila Kurigram.
I mean Central.
Yes.
Which is called Shadar.
Yes.
I see. And you, Mr. Ryan?
My birthplace is also Kurigram, Shadar Upajila, Kurigram.
Okay. Okay. Would you please tell me how many Upajalas are there in Kurigram district?
I think there are 9 Upajilas in Kurigram district.
Okay. Do you have any idea about the population of this district?
Not much. I think it will be around 23 lakhs.
I think it should be more. I don't know. But perhaps 8 years ago when I was here, I got the information. That time it was 2200,000. I mean 22 lakh. So within these 8 years, maybe some population have been increased, right?
I think I saw a report about Kurigram in the newspaper Prothomalo.
Okay.
So I slightly remember it. So I said the number 23 lakhs.
Okay, maybe you are okay. That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Do you think that Bangladesh is an overpopulated country?
Yes, surely. It's a really overpopulated country in the whole world. our government and our citizens are also working to reduce this population. And if this population is not reduced, I think Bangladesh will get in a lot big trouble.
Right, yeah, that's true. So, I don't know, in future, do you have any plan to get married? I mean, do you want to make any family in future?
I have not think about it for now, but I think I will.
If you do so, as you said, your country is overpopulated, how many children will you take?
I have no idea about it.
Okay. And I think that will be limited, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Miss Aisha and Maisha? Do you have any plan to make a sanshar, I mean family in future?
No, sir.
You don't want.
No.
You want to be a doctor, or you want to prescribe patient and you want to earn money?
No, sir. I don't earn money also, but some and limited. And I earn money and I buy the poor people. I mean dresses. I buy some dresses and pens. I mean study type of thing I buy and I give some poor people. I mean I help poor people.
Very good initiative.
That is my
I appreciate
dream
it. Very
and
good.
it's my promise in myself.
That's great. So you don't have any plan to make a conjugal life or sanshar life, this and that?
I will that, but I'm not decided that time.
Because I have a question here. That's why I'm asking that. As Mr. Na did say, that Bangladesh is an overpopulated country. So in future, if you get married, how many children will you expect?
I don't think so.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think
Time
so.
will say, right?
Yeah, that's
Time
why
will
I'm
say.
not-
Time will say what to do, right? Good. Thank you very much. Do you have any plan to go abroad, any other country?
Yes.
What purpose?
Study purpose, visiting purpose.
Which country do you like to go?
I like London. I like also Canada, New York, then America, Russia, and etc.
This mean any other
Malaysia.
country? Okay.
And
I mean, to gain some extra knowledge or to get some high education,
yeah.
you need to go other country.
Yes. And I go to their culture. I know their culture, their education, their languages, and their relative. What about their relativities of hospitality, then honesty? That's why.
Good. Mr. Nadit,
Yes, sir.
I have a question to you that it seems that most of the Bangladeshi people, even when it was East Pakistan, then also this thing happened, for higher education, good life, peaceful life, everything, for everything, Bangladeshi people want to go other country and completing their education or higher degree. A few of them they return to country and most of them they stay over there. Now my question is, why the Bangladeshi people are not getting higher education from their own country, I mean from Bangladesh?
Yeah, it's a matter of a big sorrow that people from our country are going abroad for their higher education and not returning. They stay there for the rest of the life and some send some remittance. So in our country there are a lot of problems in education, like the universities have lack of departments. I mean, if you dream something exceptional, if you dream something big, the university has no facility to build you like that way. The schools are also like that, and if you know that it's currently SSC result of our country, it's, yeah, though it has increased the number of students passing, but there are also a lot of educational institutes where there are not single students passed. So it is a really matter of thinking. I think to solve this problem, the responsibility goes to the government. The government has to improve the school infrastructure. They have to give a lot of facility, modern facilities like building science labs, ICT labs, giving them enough field to play football or badminton to enrich their mind. So I think it goes to the government that they should take initiatives to prevent our people from going abroad. I mean, I believe if we have enough educational capability, our people will not go abroad and study here.
So that's a good idea, really. Okay. Thank you very much, Lydia. So, Miss Maisha, do you have any idea what is the population of whole Bangladesh?
Population, I have not much, but I think it is good. But
What is the number, total number?
the number is 1 lakh.
Whole Bangladesh.
Whole Bangladesh. I said that 1,87,554. No, sorry, 44 hundreds. I think that time is many years ago. I mean, I'm reading class 4. That time I read that. But
Now, I
nowadays,
think every 5 years there is a census system. Recently, the census was 2022, 23, something like that. And recent,
I think the current news is just other. But that time I remember that. But that time,
Mr. Nadir, do you have an idea what is the population now in Bangladesh approximately?
Yes, sir, I do. According to the 22 to 23 statistics, I think there are approximately 16 to 17 crore people in Bangladesh.
Right. Well, what's the area of Bangladesh, Maisha?
what's the area? Area, I think area one lakh 47,544 hundreds
44 square kilometer or miles?
per kilometer.
Kilometers. Okay. Well, have you ever heard the name of Sundarban?
Yes,
Why it is famous?
because there was a very natural in our country and oxygen grow out the oxygen more. I mean the Brazil, Australia, then Niger. That place is a one of 43% is a one month, but one of the Bangladesh is the biggest mangrove forest in Sundarban. So that is a very famous, and they grow some Sundari trees and Golpata trees, etc. And it's a very big mangrove forest in our country, so it's big, very populated. And
Popular.
many type of saline, muddy, etc. grow out in our places. So our trees very naturally in our Bangladesh, many trees, many type of not pollution in our country, not much. So that's why it's very popular.
Very famous. Are there any animals in Sundarban?
Yes,
What kind of animals are there?
Royal Bengal tiger, then cheetah, monkey, many type of birds. One bird is expired, but that time is a blue. Is a bird that is a then what type of their grow out? Then I sent this news. So Sundarban is a many type of animals. There should be a good in our lifestyle, like they use some elephant.
Okay,
that
did you
is-
visit Sundarban?
No, I don't visit it.
Do you have any plan to visit?
Yes, I plan there.
Okay. How about Cox's Bazar? Have you been to Cox's Bazar?
No, sir.
Do you know how to swim?
One time I tried swimming, but sometime I swim there. I try swim,
Okay.
but I don't exactly swimming in.
You do not know.
I
Okay.
don't start in.
How about cooking? As you are a Bangladeshi girl, most of the girls they learn from their mom about primary cooking or some special dishes. Do you have any idea about cooking?
Yes, sir.
What sort of dishes you can cook? Tell me the number or name.
Tea, then roast, meat, many type of
Oh.
chicken curry,
Oh.
beef curry.
Who taught you? Who taught you? Your mom.
Mom and my brother also.
Your brother can cook?
Yes.
Oh.
If anything cook, you just there say that if you cook, then you cook that. And fish and chicken curry, beef curry, rice.
Your brother?
Yes.
Tushar.
Yes, sir. That's halim also. Snacks. Halim, chotputi, puchka. That's all.
Oh, that's why he is quite strong and stout. I mean, when he cooks, he eat, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. How about Bangladeshi payash or kheer? Do you know how to cook it?
One time I cooked that. I know that what type of pirates do it with that.
How about sports? Do you play anything
Badminton.
when in winter?
Yeah, winter in the school.
Do you think that's a good exercise for your body?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Ryan, I'm going to you. Do you involve yourself in any kind of sports?
Yes, sure.
What kind
My
of-
favorite sports are cricket, football, badminton, kabaddi. I play all kinds of sports. I'm also quite good at playing chess and ludo. My favorite players are Ronaldo from Portugal and then beneficiaries from South Africa in cricket. You know how dedicated Ronaldo is to his works. I try to follow him. He is my motivation. I try to work hard like him because by his works he proves that age is just a number, and the only way to achieve success is hard work. So I'm really motivated by it. And I also play cricket as well as enjoyment, not only enjoyment but also keeping my body fit.
Mm.
So it also makes my mind cheerful and makes me fit and stay strong and healthy.
I think you said that you are the only son of your parents.
Yes, sir.
You have no sister?
I am the only son of my parents, but I have a sister.
Oh, she's in high school level, maybe. Well, my question to you, your nationality Bangladeshi, but right now you are speaking English. Not only speaking, you are facing an interview which is called IELTS, English Language Speaking Test, right?
Right.
But since I have been living and working in Bangladesh for a long time, and I found most of the Bangladeshi people, they spend time for learning grammar, preposition, narration, voice changes, but they never practice speaking, how to speak, especially formal English. But it seems you are speaking quite well
Thank you,
and
sir.
without nervousness. So naturally, I'm thinking I should ask you that how did you learn English and where did you learn it from so that you are speaking like Bangla? Could you please explain in 1-2 minutes about
Sure.
the secret that how did you capture English language?
Yes. From my childhood, I watched cartoons, English movies, English news, like the British Broadcast Council. And when I grew up, I started learning grammar for our academic successness. And there is also Bangladeshi interviews, you can do nothing without grammar. So I studied grammar, and I also went to a institution called Mastermind. The teacher is the founder of Mastermind is Advocate Selim Shetu. He taught me from my childhood when I was in class 5 from class 7, and I studied a lot of grammar, and I got the concept of thinking out of the box. I got the concept of learning spoken English, how important it is in our daily life as well as to abroad. And when I got admitted to Holy Cross Institute, my thinking capacity has broadened more. Like I used to run beside grammar, and now I believe that spoken English is the biggest tool that you can learn English. There is a saying that is English is just a language, not a measure of intelligence. So we should consider that.
So you took a language course from Holy Cross English Institute
Yes,
curriculum. How long was the course duration?
The duration of the course was 3 months.
Could you please tell us what sort of lesson did you learn during this 3-month period?
Yeah, I learned a lot of things. If I try to explain it, it will not end. It
Okay.
has no bounds. I mean, I learned like salutations, manners, and obviously grammar, the fundamental grammars that are needed to speak English, and introduction, interviews, lot of conversations, 30 communicating methods, then forms of verbs, and so on. And like I have got really benefited from this institute. I will be grateful to this institute.
Okay, that's great. Do you have any advice or any suggestion about the teaching method of Holy Cross English Institute?
No, I have no advice. I think the teaching method of Holy Cross Institute is fantastic. And it's very well indeed.
So you want to say that you are benefited.
Obviously, sir.
That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, my child. I don't know. You are also speaking English. Would you please tell us how and where did you learn English? Please tell us something in 1-2 minutes.
Yes, sir. I speaking English many times. I mean, 2 or 3 years ago, I tried a speaking English course. I mean, not a course that one. That's mean a Rafiqul sir. He taught us pronunciation, conversation and other things. First time, my father and my mother is very excited that I spoke in English. Then that time I don't learn. Spoken English. I don't fluently speaking English. But that time I spoke English, but I'm very nervous that time, so I don't fluently English. But now I'm studying at Holy Cross Institute. Then I learned. I translate my sentences. Review some interviews, review some sentences, etc. Then I study in salutation, manners, tenses, pronunciation, and etc. And it is a very good course in our life. And 3 months course, I knew lot of things, and I also know that what type of language I use in foreigners. Other country I wasn't use, not easily sentences, good sentences I use that. As a good language I present the foreigners, so they are friendly with me. So then it's a very good for
This means you want to say that formal
Yes,
language. We have learned formal English here,
Yes.
not informal or colloquial.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
For 3-month course, I learned a lot of things. I catch it. So then it's a very good course in my life.
Do you have any suggestion or any advice about the teaching method of Holy Cross
No,
English?
sir, I don't advise them, but I advise any other student. He also studied that Holy Cross Institute.
You want to say they should take this course
Yes.
to improve their English skill?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much indeed.
That's a oral speaking. I review some books in Bangla, but I don't review in English anytime. But that time, I review some sentences. I present the oral exam. It's a very good in our practical life.
That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Well, do you have any plan to involve yourself in Bangladeshi politics?
No, sir, I don't plan it.
Why don't you want to give some service to the Bangladeshi people through political way?
No, because I don't like politics, and politics is very dangerous and very fighting. I don't like fighting that time.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Ryan? Do you have any plan to involve yourself in politics to do something for your local people?
I surely want to do something for my local people, but not involving in politics. I mean, when I will grow up older, I will try to make some like education institutes, hospitals, schools, colleges, and etc. for giving some resources to our local people. But I think Bangladeshi politics, it is not that much suitable for me. I think I should not also say that in front of a camera, because if Sheikh Hasina sees it, she will, you know what she will do. So I would not say much about it. But I surely want to do something for my country.
That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Well, if you think something is not right or wrong, something is going on which is not suitable for all people of the country, in that case, you can pray. You can pray for the politician so that God can change their mind and they will be feeling about the people and they could do something from their heart, soul and mind, Yeah, only avoiding is not the way. Sometimes we need to pray for them. That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. Now my question is, you learned many subject-based conversation during the course you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me few names of the conversation?
Patient doctor, then hotel, in the interview, job interview, then police station, then phone call, then guest in myself.
Did not you learn anything about how to start talking with a new person or foreigner?
New person interview.
Okay, that's great.
Present tense. Present indefinite tense. I converse with them, other them. Then past indefinite.
Tense-based conversation.
That's it.
Lot of tense-based conversation. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much indeed. Well, as you said, you learned many conversation, especially you also learned how to start talking with a new person or foreigner, right? I would like to see practically. Mr. Nadeed, guess she has come from Iran to visit Bangladesh. And you saw her in front of Shopno Super Shop. And you are thinking that I should talk to the girl or lady. Please go, introduce yourself and start talking. Continue for 3 to 4 5 minutes, okay? I'll follow your presentation, pronunciation, body language, eye contact, everything I'll follow, okay? Please carry on.
Hello, excuse me, could you answer some of my questions?
Yeah, sure. I'm answering questions.
Are you a foreigner?
Yeah, I'm a foreigner.
Where have you come from?
I'm from Iran.
And what is your name?
My name is Aisha Tasneem.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Nadeed. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Is this your first visit in Bangladesh?
Not first visit, it's my second visit in Bangladesh. And what are you from here?
I'm from Kurigram.
I'm Kurigram, and what dresses? What dress?
Hatipar Kurigram.
Then what are you studying now?
I'm studying currently in class 9 in school. I would like to ask you some questions. Where are you staying, please?
I'm staying Arnhem Palace Hotel.
Oh, nice hotel. How much is the fare a day?
It's a 100 fare a day.
100 only?
Yes, 100 only.
Do they give sanitary system and breakfast?
Yes, they're very salutated and breakfast is very good and they're very politely behaviors and other people.
That's very good. Have you visited our capital Dhaka?
Dhaka, I visited that place, but that place is not good. And Freedom is that good because there is not pollution very much. But Dhaka is very pollution, jam, and etc. problem very much. But Freedom is a very, hospitalized people, culture, and their salutation and very nice and pollution is very good, not a very much difficult.
Thanks for your good comments about my hometown. Do you like Bangladeshi foods?
Yeah, I like Bangladeshi food. Some.
Which kind of foods do you like?
I like roti, rice, meat, and vegetable also.
You have already turned into a Bangladeshi people, I see.
Yeah. Because secondly I visit there, so I like Bangladeshi food also.
What is your concept about Korean people?
Concept is Korean people is very hospitalized. They're very polite.
Hospitalized mean you want to say hospitable?
Yes.
Okay.
And very honest and helpful person very much. And a native person is also very much fine.
Why are you here? And do you want something? I may guide you.
I'm not some purpose. I visit that place because I'm a tourist. So I visit many places like Ramamati, Chattogram, Sundarban. That's why I visit the Kurigram town because that's why the small town, district, but there is a very, unique and very modern district in nowadays.
Yes, I will suggest you should visit the Horla Bridge and the parks nearby around. This is one of the most famous places in Gurugram, you know.
Okay, I decided that when I am going there, so I call you now.
Thank you. Nice to converse with you.
Nice to converse with you too.
Enjoy your visit.
Okay, thank you so much. Next time we will meet there.
Yes, sure.
Sure.
Yes, now your turn, Maisha. As you have come as a tourist, you need to buy some little things.
Yes.
Here is a small shop, and the shopman is here. Come and buy 2 items. I want to see how do you buy.
Hello, ma'am. How could I help you?
Yeah, I buy some things.
Are
Can
you
you help me?
new here?
Yes, I'm new here.
Okay. What sort of things you want?
Not much. Some are nail cutter or free.
Oh yeah, nail cutter. We have one.
Okay.
How about this one? This is
I
really
take
convenient to use, comfortable, and it's really sharp.
Okay, that's good. What price it is?
It's only 100.
100.
Yeah.
But please, low for me.
Ma'am, it's 20% discounted.
Okay, I buy it and show me the cream. Sun cream.
Okay. Sunscreen. This is a nice one. Really
Okay, I
brandy.
check that if I'm using or not and date is expired or not. Date is expired not, but if I use that, then what price it is?
Though it is 500, I will give you in a price of 300.
300. Please low for me. I don't need some money. I just 200 taka for me.
Sorry ma'am, I have already lowered the price by 200, so not possible.
250 taka. Please.
Okay.
Okay, then please pack it.
Sure. I will pack it for you. Anything else ma'am?
No, not anything else. That's all for me.
Please come to our shop again.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, Mr. Nadid, have you been to Dhaka?
Yes sir. I have.
How many times?
Many a times, like 50 to 60 times.
Oh my God.
A lot of relatives live there.
So what part of Dhaka did you live?
There is my little aunt. She lives at Adabor 1, and my eldest aunt, she lives in Shamali area.
That's
These are the
right.
places I visited.
Well, I'm going to you first, please. As you went there several times, from your own experience, please tell us something about your Dhaka visit. 2-3 minutes. Your experience.
The reason I visited Dhaka so many times was I had a severe disease like asthma, that sort of thing. So I had to get some treatment, and the Kurigram do not serve that type of good treatment. So I went to Dhaka in the Square Hospital. So I have to go to Dhaka so many times. And there are also a lot of my relatives. They call me in the vacation time. I go there and spend some time with them. And talking about Dhaka people, I think they are really cunning. They are really much cunning. They are all like businessmen. They all know English. They have their own colloquial language. And the environment of Dhaka is really bad. Dhaka is the currently 4th city with the most air population. And every
Air
day
pollution.
Air pollution, sorry.
Okay.
Air pollution, and it has been upgrading. So I think the weather there, the condition there is not good for any people in the whole world.
So that is your experience in Dhaka, right?
Right, and there was also high-rise buildings and narrow roads, rickshaw, peddling rickshaw. That was my experience in brief.
Well, Mansha, as you were born here in Kurigram and grew up here, studying here also right now, you have a lot of knowledge about Kurigram, right? Please tell us something about the people of Kurigram town and the people of Billais and some cultural issues, events, or we would like to know something about Kurigram. Please tell us.
Firstly, I know Kurigram some history. Kurigram history is for big, but I say some short. Kurigram is a district of small district in Bangladesh for Rampur division. Kurigram is called in Mahakuma. Kurigram established in 23 January 1983. That Kurigram established. Then that time, but that also 100 years ago, that time Kurigram called Mahakuma or Creekganj. That Kurigram name is called many type of history, like many 20 families come in Kurigram. They live there in Goshpara. Their Goshpit, they make us some sweets or sweet store, that type of. Then they are named it Kurigram. So that type their Kurigram, and Mr. Robert Brooks, they named it Kurigram or Lalmonihat Kurigram that time. But Robert Booth, they decided that they registered that time. There is a Kurigram town in Kurigram district in small district in Bangladesh for Rampur division. And that's a history. And British time, many type of buildings, historical, Pangaraja buildings, then library, they are established there at that time. But there was many time ago, there some time broke there or travel that time. So Kurigram is so lower country in other district. But that time is development our country. But that time 100 years ago, that time is very lower. The road is now our road is very peace or computer road. But that time our road is very
It was very small, narrow, yeah.
That
That's
road.
true, yeah.
And in that time, our visiting another place to other place we will visit in Gorur Gari. That means it's a curriculum called in Gorur Gari and Dhaka called it Gorar Gari.
Oh, I see.
And Gorur Gari is one place is visitor place in the chairman. That time Gorur Gari chairman is Isakha. That a road in Isakha made in curriculum. And many type of library in Collinsburg Road in curriculum public library. That is then curriculum book house. That is my friend. Book their store. And they're very old. That's established in 1960. That time established, but that time is very popular. Hassan Book Depot. It is a very old district in bookshop, and it's a very and that is a history of other things. And Korean culture is very not difficult, but now many years ago time we celebrate Halkata. That means Halkata means the Korean people in poor people or farmer. They are need some product or symbol. They don't pay money, but that is Halkata. Pohela Boishak Halkata. They need some very big function and they pay the money in the shopman.
Understood, yeah. At the end of the year, Bangla year, right?
Yes, Bangla year. Halkata. That
Okay.
in
I also would like to know something right now, present. Right now, people are, yeah.
Present culture is also we know we celebrate Eid, then Puja, Parbon, then Borodin, then New Year and Boshanto, etc. We celebrate, and our culture is very big function in our country. And function mean big village people also call the people. They call many people and they make some dishes, sweet, then meat, vegetable, curry, etc. They are made, and they also eat many enjoyable. They play some chess, daba, ludo, etc. And that was a very funny moment in our function. They are very enjoyable there. Bangladesh Utsav function mean is very enjoyable. It's a very very enjoy in our life, and culture is other side. And our people is very hospitable. They're very honest and they're very friendly. Other district I don't know, but Kurigram district people is very friendly. You help any people, they can help you any kind of thing. But where that our Dhaka city, they are not a very neighbor city. They are not friendship. But Korean neighbor is very friendship. They each have many type of gossiping. That's their pleasant time. They are gossiping with others, and they are very friendly. I think that, and they're our district is very our district is not pollution. They're very simple district in our country, and many lot of trees in our country. So I think that the program is a very polite district in that whole country. That's all for me.
Thank you very much, Lee. Okay, we learned something about curriculum.
Yes,
So, Mr. That's it. So, I really forgot. What do you want to be in future? You said.
I dream of being a scientist. That's my aim in life, especially a neuroscientist. And I also like to explore the space, know the unknown, and see the unseen things of the world.
Today I have checked your written test, and what I found wonderful. But my suggestion, I think you should go for education sector. BCS lecturer, okay? Then gradually will be promoted, then one day will be principal, or he will be a vice chancellor of a university, public university, because Bangladesh need educated person, real educated person, okay? Not talkative person. I found something very special in your writings. So I suggest you, if you think you could prepare yourself for BCS education career.
Sir, I would sit for the BCS exam for getting some respect, I guess, but my goal is to be a scientist. As you know, in the current generation, all are thinking to give the BCS exam, be a magistrate or anything.
No. Your target should be only one, that is education career. Okay, so if you are in any educational institute, you can motivate the teachers and you can provide some special knowledge among the teachers, and that knowledge will go to the students, okay, in that sense, especially English side, okay, it will be very helpful for the nation, okay.
I will give your suggestion in my mind.
Yeah, because I have been handling a lot of teachers in Bangladesh last 29 years, okay. So what sort of people should be involved in education sector, I think I know something about it, right?
Yeah, you know better than anyone.
Right, thank you very much indeed. Anyway, thank you very much for coming, joining and sharing and saying something. Your oral test is finished now. I'll check your written and it will be added together. Within 3-4 days you will get the result, okay? Thank you very much. Good night. Good night.
Good night.